And you guys have decided to hang out once again for another lovely, juicy episode of Jimmy Jam Sessions. And we're going to continue our road through the NHL. We just started with Arizona, and we started with the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Yes, I am calling the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. And we're just going to continue this one with those boys. This is actually going to be a really short video, so you want to continue and enjoy this ride that we're doing with the NHL's best jerseys that I believe they were the best. There's that thing called subscribe button. Definitely do hit that if you want to be informed with all the next stuff that's coming out, especially when we're doing this little thing. So now I've got some content to continue to push through to the NHL people. So let's just go right into this little thing here, because I am doing the Atlanta Thrashers, and it's not going to be a long video because I want to do my top 5. And let's just, a little bit of a spoiler alert, there was only 4. They only made 4 jerseys in their era, and when I find this out, I try to do a little bit of homework, and I do it through the NHL uniform database that you can actually find on the lovable thing that we like to call the interweb, and it will show you the time frames of actually all the jerseys and what jerseys they did make. And it's a pretty cool homework assignment, and it's a pretty cool thing to look at. And you get to see exactly the time frames and everything like that, and it's pretty cool. It actually, you get you a little bit of a sense if you remember some of these teams. Atlanta was in that nice little class of 98, 99, and 2000. It was 99 that the Thrashers came into the league, played at State Farm Arena, and the Atlanta Hawks still play there. But there is rumor through the grapevine somewhat that the Atlanta is trying to come back into the league. They want a brand spanking new arena in the entertainment district or whatever, which is fine. You just need better ownership, because that's the main reason why they moved in the first place. They moved to Winnipeg to become the new Jets. Atlanta made one playoff spot, and they got swept by the Rangers. And at the same time, fortunate enough, they tried to push the city of Atlanta. They really did, and they even gave Atlanta the All-Star game, which was, it's ATL. I mean Atlanta, and I know I'm a Falcons fan, but Atlanta's one of the top sports cities in America. And the Hawks are now good again, somewhat. The Falcons are somewhat relevant, being a Falcons fan. But the Braves are big. Their soccer team's good. The only thing they're missing is the NHL, and who knows, they may get it back. So, a little bit of the getting out of that. I'm going to give you basically all 4 jerseys right now in order of what I think their best ones were, because this is going to be somewhat of a short video. And I'm going to go with this one 4th. I mean, it was a nice little changeover with the bird on the shoulders, and they kind of wanted to, I don't want to say mimic the Dallas Star jersey. That was Dallas in the front. It looked like a high school jersey. I actually think that's a cool jersey too. But they tried to go this direction and try to push that Thrasher red, which was not a bad idea, but that's not what made the Thrashers big. It really wasn't. The red was part of their jersey, but this was also the Reebok era when they started getting into this design work. It was CCM when they came in. So this is 4, and I'll go to number 3. And I owned this jersey at one point in my career when I was working at the other place. This was the old road jersey. They didn't go to these full-time. I actually didn't mind this because it was different. But funny thing is, replica jersey back then for CCM was $60. And I was happy to have that. I do like the neckline and the trim on the bottom. As it went from 1999 to the 2000s, they wanted to get more into that technical design work. More creative people just got into it. But they put that secondary, they put the Thrasher logo on the shoulders. The sleeves and the jaggedness on the sleeves, really nice design work. Very underrated, and at the time it was a road jersey. They were still wearing white for home. But really did not mind this at all. That was number 3. This is number 2, and I'll just go with the home jersey. And I think this is one of the most underrated home jerseys. It was labeled home because, and when the time Atlanta came into the league, the white was the home jersey. And then it was about 2 decades now they're starting to go with road as their full color as the home jerseys. This very well might be one of my favorite defunct jerseys out there. Never owned this one. I just owned the darker one, but still, design work on the bottom, the secondary logo up top. The collar sets it off. And if the Thrashers come back, don't change the logo. I think that logo is... I don't think you need to change a thing. And I'm just going to make this real easy. I think that was the number one. No, when they went to this jersey, and you know what? I'm gonna tease with this. When they started doing this in 2003, when they went to that boy, that jersey stood out. Baby blue. The jersey color schemes for the Thrashers. Everyone knows the Thrashers the state bird, but literally when they went to the baby blue, it's pretty much sky blue, but sky blue, Tar Heel blue. It's so hard to pick. It's so hard to make. But when they did that sleeve, that probably is the biggest standout of that jersey. They started going with the lacing and the collar. That was pretty cool. Secondary logo on the sleeve. Font was very, very sharp. Ilya Kovalchuk was probably their most popular player, and they tried to pay him a lot of money. They just didn't get too far. But, you know, Marian Hossa was also on the team. You know, he was a Penguin, and we know what happened there. Lost a cup, goes to Detroit, tries to win a cup, and they lost against the Penguins. But that's my favorite. I'm glad I still have that. That was a little bit of a kicker. And you know what? To be quite honest with you, this is a short video. And I kind of, in a way, I hope Atlanta comes back. If you do, better management. And I think they're trying to work on that as we speak. So, quick video. Atlanta's done. Maybe we'll do Boston next because I looked. I think that's in the alphabetical order. I was going to go into the abbreviation, but why mess yourself up? You got a chance to see the end of this. You made it this far. I'm shutting the bar down. You want to see more of these? We're going to continue these on for our next handful of weeks. What was my top 5 jerseys in the NHL? Stay tuned and you'll find out. Until then, the bar is closed. I'll see you Bloody Legends on the next one. ATL, give them hell. That's what I remember.